Why do I have a feeling that the players are on the incorrect? They are on the wrong sides. We don't know how to follow a lob. We don't know how to follow a bracket ever, apparently. All right, let's fix this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into our second best of 3 of the day. On the left-hand side, we have Team Mascarade. On the right, it's going to be Team Ultralisk. We got some housekeeping to do, as we always do before these games. If there's new viewers, if the people on YouTube, blah blah blah, so all that good stuff. So, of course, first things first, welcome back into Banshee Cup. We are in the group stage right now, week 3 of 7 weeks of group play. I believe next weekend the games start 1 hour earlier, at least for us here in the United States, because EU will do their time shift, I believe, tomorrow or the next day. Why follow the bracket? Wait, why follow bracket if bracket can follow you? That's a very good point. Never thought of it that way. This is the Meta Madness style of draft. Heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 3 series. All games in the group stage are best of 3s. And there are no baseline tournament bans, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in that series. Bans don't affect the pool at all, so a new break. Johanna Lucio could be picked up in maps 2 or 3 if they are not banned away. Or played, I guess, in map number 2. So if we get a first pick to Haka here, or Rexar, then they won't be available for maps 2 and 3. There is a bounty system for Season 2. It's a little bit different than Season 1. It is going to be a, there's going to be a kind of like a stock of it. So there's $1,000 available for the bounty. If 4 teams do a bounty each, they each get 1 stock. That's a quarter of the thing for everybody. Porky's playing? Yes, I believe he's playing, right? Porky? Yeah, Porky's, yeah. Anyways. There's bounties for picking and playing Butcher, Cho'Gall, Nova, Asmodan, Gazlo, Murky, Probius, Valir, Kael'Thuzad. You have to win with those, of course. There's ones with specific heroes and talents: Convection, Kael'Thas, Hunt, Illidan, Nidus, Zagara, Twin Blades, Varian, Monstrosity, Abathur, Longbow, Vikings. And then there's duos like Stitches, Alexstrasza with the level 1 Globe talent, Lily and Chen, no talent specific, triple healer comp, no healer comp, and Juice Pirates, which is the Lieutenant Morales Medevac backdoor. Believe that's all the housekeeping we have. Thanks everyone for coming by. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. If you celebrate the Easter holiday, happy Easter holiday. If not, happy Saturday. Maiev, Hogger, Brightwing. Obviously Cho'Gall. Uther and Val on the left-hand side. I actually really like that. It's a very simple composition. They could actually go triple healer composition. But it might be double healer. A solo Uther's fine. Just feel like they might go into, they might pick up something extra. Uther, Vala. I mean, Abathur technically could be a ban here. I don't know if they're worried about it. Could just be a solo lane ban for against the Hogger. No, they're just gonna get rid of Stukov, so they are afraid of the double support. I might cheer for the opposing team. Damn, the Porky. I was gonna say hate, but there's no real hate. The Porky Flame. There we go. Good morning, Devastated. How you doing, bud? I'm still very sick. Very tired. I don't think I slept a lot last night. I woke up at midnight, and I don't really recall ever falling back asleep. I don't recall falling back asleep. I had that thing where it was like, oh, let me check the alarm clock. It's now 2 a.m. And then all of a sudden it's 4 a.m. But I don't know. We'll see how much actual mental fortitude I have today. So it is Murden Blaze, probably solo Uther heal. Last 2 picks on the right hand side still need a tank and a little extra damage. I'd like to see a mage. All right, ETC Crowd Surfer's actually been pretty popular, so we could see Crowd Surfer on this map. Yeah, Crowd Surfer's actually been pretty popular, and it actually get tons of value here. Last pick on the left-hand side. I feel like I'm hearing a lot of that today. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Just could not sleep last night. So I'm hoping that tonight I'm just exhausted and I just fall asleep. Oh, it is double support. All right, double support, hyper carry Vala. Woke up 3 times until 5 a.m. Yeah, sometimes you just give up. I get that. I get that. There's been a couple times where I'm just like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna go edit a video or something like that. All right, there we go. Alrighty, well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into Banshee Cup Group Stage, round number 3, second best of 3 of the day. We got 4 best of 3s in total. Got a lot of great content for all of you, as Commander Rex will be your Vala for the side of Team Mascarade, Yasu playing Rhaegar, Mopsio on Muradin, Masquerade on Blaze, and Valar is your Uther. Right side of the map, we're looking at Team Ultralisk. Ultralisk will be your Maiev, Porky Brightwing. Porky Brightwing? Ausen is the Li Ming X-Ray on ETC, and Menelor is the Hogger. Gamble's up and available if you'd like to make a Twitch prediction on these 2 teams. ETC going Block Party level 1, Hogger trait, nice Memento from Maiev, Aether Walker on the Li Ming, and Hyper Shift for Brightwing. Vala will go Kree to the Hunter. Vaulting in here, trying to get a few stacks off of the Hogger and put in some decent damage. Though it looks like Uther's getting a bit low. Cleanse out from Rhaegar. And the double support composition is the one to lose first. Is the one to lose the character first. Ausen doesn't go down, and Mopsio gets punished for it. Porky with the... Oh, nice polymorph from Porky right there. That was beautifully done. Double kill to the side of Team Ultralisk.
You think yourself worthy to wield
Well then.
the Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
Vala didn't die, so at least she didn't lose any sort of Kree to the Hunter stackage with that 25% bonus attack speed. Camp on the left to be grabbed. Maiev already finished out the right. Nice Memento making quick work of that. 2 extra kills have yielded a good chunk of experience ahead for Team Ultralisk.
Capture the shrines. Inherit the Dragon Knight's power. And lay
I was like, oh, I wonder what the prediction's at, and like the team fight kind of just ended over on my preview of the stream, and I just see Team Ultralisk money just go up. Sorry, everyone. The coughing is really bad today. I'm doing my best to ride the mute button. Woo! Alright, a little fan of knives going out from Ultralisk. Umbrobind pulling people around. And staggering blow from Hogger. The top lane is just muddled with just units and color. God dang. I completely lost half the enemies at a point. So we'll see top lane channeled for the time being. ETC working his way down towards bottom. Just trying to soak up against Mascarade in mid. Spirit of Vengeance teleport allows Ultralisk to get out of here. Muradin trying to chase in. We'll turn around polymorph onto Mopsio. Hogger looks for the channel, but I guess he was denied by Masquerade in mid lane. Stormbolt for Muradin thrown back into Maiev for a moment. Spirit of Vengeance in. No activation on the teleport. Masquerade gets the jet propulsion onto our Li Ming, who will be receiving a phase shift from Porky. Vala currently at 40-some stacks. ETC holding bottom. Looks like he soaked up that lane as well. No Crowd Surfer. We're going to push back with that face melt. Does have the loudspeaker level 4. Vala picking up her 50th stack, keeping those autos coming through. Masquerade pushes up top. What a read on the rotation onto Hogger. Wasn't even through the bush and just got that jet propulsion. What a read, dude. That was kind of wild. Umbral Bind into Power Slide, Face Melt, Mopsio getting chunked in bottom, but the double support composition is rotated down, and they will not be able to find a kill from the side of Team Ultralisk. 7 Talontier advantage. Just another face shift from Porky will be activated. The pin down level 4 for Maiev. Already has one of the 4 stacks. Honker Mascarade in top lane. Still just soaking against each other, putting pressure here and there, but really no one, well, no one really winning out. This is from the earlier siege from those 2 camps that were smashed into top. Alright. Well, it's 7s on both sides. Rotation down to the bottom. Mopsio looking for the Stormbolt. Doesn't connect onto anyone. Power Slide chasing down Commander Rex. Unable to land that connection onto her. As Zavala continues to keep her hatred up off the lane. Nice vault away. Unable to connect with that Arcane Orb from Li Ming. Spirit of Vengeance. Umbral Bind. Cleanse onto Vala. Big Power Slide. Huge Face Melt. Is there enough damage to take down Commander Rex? Not with the double support around. Mopsio's able to Dwarf Toss out as well, but a really scary moment right there, and honestly, if ETC has Mosh Pit, if ETC had Mosh Pit, could have been a Quadra Mosh. Channel in mid is available. Porky won't be able to sneak this with Mopsio hanging around. Masquerade looks like he gets the channel in top. Yeah, he's got to spin out. He's fine. Okay. No invade on the camp on the left-hand side as it's picked up by the members of Team Masquerade. We cycle through those other numbers as we see what things are going to look like here. Yasu stepping onto the point, looking to put a little bit of pressure onto X-Ray, who just face melts away. Nice Arcane Orb off the Power Slide. Huge Umbral Bind onto the enemies here. ETC getting chunked, though. He's locked in place and will go down. A kill over to the side of Team Masquerade. And looks like it's going to be 10 Talents here, slightly faster for our blue squad. Bunker, Ancestral, Rain of Vengeance, Divine Storm, and Avatar. Right side, ETC's got his Mosh Pit, Shockwave, Warden's Cage. There we go. Wave of Force, and also Blink Heal for the Brightwing. Porky jumps in down here. Mopsio gets the Avatar activated in time. Mopsio holding bottom. Masquerade still has the top, but ETC's arrived. Doesn't look like they're going to step onto the point just yet. Want to clear out this camp off the fort front gate. Channel going back over to the side of Team Ultralisk. We have not had a Dragonite just yet in this game. Decent wave in mid. Also have another camp grab for bottom lane. Camp grab for top lane. Masquerade continuing just to PvE a bit here. Has a bit of brawling up against Hogger here and there, but it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. Hogger tap well? No. Alright, Ultralisk delayed once. The oil slicks down as well. Uther just above for the potential flank. Porky was trying to get the sneak channel, won't land it. Shockwave coming through, cleanse onto Mopsio, lands a Stormbolt back into Hogger and ETC as I think Masquerade got 50% of the bottom lane, and he focuses down this wave really quickly. He's able to jet propulsion away, okay. Jumping back into top lane, though, that camp that was grabbed earlier, it's now pushing onto the fort front gate. Muradin, Mopsio jumps onto the point. And he'll get the Sunshine for the time being. We also have Masquerade in the bottom lane getting the Moonshine. Trading objective channels once again. 13 talent here on the horizon for both teams. Li Ming looking for combo flank into the enemy, but won't get much damage. Ultralisk going in with the Spirit of Vengeance, Umbral Bind, focusing on Vala, who does get a Divine Shield now, looking to chase down the enemies or at least get a few extra shots on that level 1. 120 stacks for our Vala. Uther, Wave of Light, 1 stack away from being completed. It is done now. Augur with the channel in top. Masquerade gets the bunker summoned in time, but will he be killed outside of that? Ancestor Healing will deny for the time being. Warden's Cage from my edge. There's a Maev. There's a good mosh pit out from ETC. Power slides through onto Rhaegar. Cleansed by Uther. It's not enough. The shockwave goes through. And now Vala being chased down. She has a vault to get away. Valar turns. Oh, Valar was trying to chase into this to help out. And now is the one that's being pursued. Li Ming gets the reset. Mascarade goes to top to clear things out. ETC for the channel and bottom. And it's once again objectives looking like they'll be traded. Mascarade, is he able to get out of here? Activates Pyromanius. Stagger blowed into the wall. Wave of Force. Jet Propulse. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Ultralisk to Hearth out here. ETC being pressured in bottom, gets the phase shift from right wing and the face melt as well. Porky able to blink over. Commander X doing great job, great siege value with the siege giants. ETC doesn't have a mosh for 45 seconds. My phone is currently ringing. Umbro Bond, nope. Just Fan and Ivory sets off of the Vala here, who has her 150th stack. ETC power slides in. Dragonite does go over to the side of Team Ultralisk. And ETC did not go that Encore level 13 with mic check. I kept looking over at ETC's cooldown because we're like post level 13. I was like, oh, when's it gonna be? Why is it not going down faster? Oh, right, we didn't take the level 13. But Avatar activated by Murden. ETC, 5 seconds on a Mosh. Vala takes some magic missiles directly. She gets the Ancestral and the Divine Shield. Might have been a bit of a panic play there. Mopsio dwarf tossing in as the Hogger Dragonite is finding value in mid. Blaze is trading in top lane, but Dragonite still has 30-some seconds. This is going to be a double fort from Dragonite here. And actually, Blaze technically can't trade. I mean, he will get it off this wave right here, but still. Giving up 2 forts for 1? I don't know about this here. I don't know. Masquerade kicked nowhere near any enemies. Oh, they don't get the fort top. Augur will back away. Masquerade lands a jet propulsion. ETC power sliding in. Face melt pushing people around. Masquerade activates the bunker. Li Ming Arcane Orbit will connect onto him. Looking for another combo. Won't land onto anyone at all. And the top lane fort sitting at 604 HP as ETC and friends have invaded this camp over here. Drops the Mosh, finds the Blaze. Uther goes down, camp invaded. Hogger gets the fort in top, and it is all Team Ultralisk here in map number 1, Dragonshire. 7-1 in kills, 16, let's say 17 to 16 in levels just about. Mopsia being chased down in bottom. Hogger will push up a wave in top. Then he'll be able to spin on out. Oh, looks like we got a pause here. Not sure why. All right, a little bit of a pause. Did the bird camera freeze? Oh, 1 second. No, I don't think it just seemed like the readies are already being requested. Okay. Not sure what the issue was. Granted, we have okay, there we go. Oh, Cav. Sorry, bud. I literally hit the button at the exact moment you did. I'll resend your alert out of game. Thank you for the tier 2 for 31 months. Thank you for the first sub of the stream. All right, we're back into it. We'll resend the alert. Thank you again. Yeah, partner anniversary. Partner anniversary. We will be celebrating the subathon coming up in a couple weeks. April 9th. April 9th. We got a lot of fun games. Hope you all come by for the subathon. ETC looking for the flank. He's going to find quite a few enemies. Drops the face melt. No mosh pit for 44. Shockwave from Hogger. Ancestral Divine Shield just in time for the Valas. We have the Warden's Cage from Maiev activated. Hogger getting some great bounces through. Now Commander Rex doesn't have any extra help, but it does seem like the fight is going the way of Team Mascarade. Li Ming the one to go down here, and Team Ultralisk trying to back off. Jet Propulsion onto Maiev. She's going to pop the Vault of the Warden. Spirit of Vengeance does not go through in time. And now Team Mascarade, seemingly sandbag the opening of this map, are going to pick up a couple kills and equalize an experience. Thanks again for dropping off the sub. I appreciate it, bud. Okay. Second Dragonite phase is up and available. Porky AFK typing to his team. I think it's probably just waiting for the phase shift to be available. Gets the Polymorph onto Mopsio, and Hogger's able to spin out safely. Massive wave in top is pushing onto the keep front gate, not being managed just yet. ETC gets the 50% in bottom lane, and no one's able to get Dragonite through mid. Masquerade goes and manages the top lane wave. Murden going down to bottom. Just about everyone's back in position here for the side of Team Ultralisk. Alright. Vala has not been picked off at all, so she's full Gambit. She's also 219 stacks on the level 1. Oh, Ausen is going to go down. Murden putting the pressure onto the Li Ming, and that is huge for the side of Team Masquerade. Porky gets another phase shift. And once again, disengage. But this should be Dragonite over to the side of Team Masquerade. Team Masquerade. All right, Masquerade gets the channel on the Dragonite. Seems like bottom lane's the priority right now. Earth Grasp Totem thrown down as well, trying to slow down the enemies, allowing Vala to continue to supply pressure. That level 16 Manticore helping out quite a bit for her. Look at X-Ray's health just getting chunked by that. The sustained fights around Vala just don't work out, especially when she has technically 3 health bars with the Divine Shield and Ancestral, depending on how they're layered. So mid fort will go down. Dragonite kicks onto Ultralisk.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Oh, Murden going in. Mopsio, I don't know about that one right there. Cleansed. Gets the avatar activated. Kick onto Li Ming. Vala 251 stacks, 16 minutes in. Maiev looking for some Fan and Knife resets here. The Dragonite gets some Flame Breaths onto this keep. Another kick onto Li Ming. Dragonite cleared out. The keep at 50%. Level 20s are here for both sides, though. ETC's got Bolt of the Storm. He's got that Blink Mosh. Repulsion. Shadow Orb Huntress. ETC bolts in. Looking at Commander Rex. Drops the Mosh, but the Divine Shield is going to counteract that. We have the Warden's Cage as well from Maiev. Ancestor Healing, Farseer's Blessing coming through. Spread that healing around. Big damage down here onto ETC as he pops the Face Melt. Wave of Force from Li Ming is going to help out with that Repulsion. And a sketchy fight is saved by some Face Melts, and also that Repulsion knockback was humongous. Oh boy. Sketchy, scary for the side of Team Ultralisk. They had a dominant start to the map, and level 16 hit. I mean, we also have Acrobat, Death Dealer. Oh my god. Oh gosh. There was one time I was casting an in-house for the Raven Court, and there was just, oh, it was insane. Level 20. Also, like, Vala has not died yet. She's full Gambit, 275 stacks. Golly, what is she dealing damage-wise? Can we take a look at this?
Prepare yourselves, heroes. The shrines will soon be active again.
So 160 per auto attack. Dear Lord. And then Manticore and Death Dealer and yeah. Alrighty, well, I would say this. It's one good team fight for practically either side. A little bit more siege to go through for Team Ultralisk, but death timers are definitely up there.
Avenge my
By the way, burn notice for the Blaze. No fortified
and
bunker.
destroy your enemies.
Uther went into the redemption. Alright, ETC is going to discover the... Okay, Mopsio is going to be activating Avatar. Phase shift onto ETC with the Soothing Mist activated. Mopsio pops the Rewind, gets the Ancestor healing from Rhaegar. Hogger bouncing out. Mopsio going in with the extra health bar. X-Ray will not be falling. So X-Ray is kind of on the weird side of this. Drops another face melt, tries to power slide away. Right wing blinking out. This is Death. ETC gets the Bolt of the Storm out, and Uther will fall, but he's got that level 20. He's got that golden swirl, so he's going to respawn here in a moment. Commander X will take down the Hogger. Face melt pushes back Mopsio, but 300 stacks. About 19 minutes in. Oh, no, I don't want to look at APM. Oh boy. Double support is proving to be impenetrable with Commander Rex helming this Vala. Dragon Knight will go over to the side of Team Mascarade. Benediction activated by our Uther. Huge Umbral Bind from Ultralisk. It's just not going to be enough. Stormbolt landed. Li Ming will fall. Bottom lane keep is taken down. And it looks like Dragon Knight comes through bottom. This is going to be map number 1 over to the side of Team Mascarade. So many caltrops are on the ground. Alright, so anyways, ETC power slides in with the Bolt of the Storm. He's gonna drop the Mosh. The Ancestor healing will come through. There's a cleanse. Oh, wait, I don't think there was a cleanse. Not 100% sure. If they defend this, it'll be insane. Mopsio getting low here. Valo with the Divine Shield is providing great damage. Commander Rex is getting chunked quite a bit. Vala goes down. The Dragon Knight. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Not like this. Not like this. Rhaegar is abandoned. Rhaegar has abandoned Mascarade, who will try and trade here. And he does. He takes down the Maiev. Polymorph onto Brightwing. Li Ming gets the reset. So, 62-40. I mean, you still have to run all the way across the map. I don't think this is game winning for the side of Team Ultralisk. Like, they don't have a wave. This is... I don't know. We'll see. They're going to sidewall it. Okay. Nope. They're going whole gate. Okay. They're not going to end. I don't think they get keep here. Bolt of the Storm. Nice kill onto Rhaegar.
Team kill.
As Muradin and Vala will just now respawn. Okay. So ETC is going to get full mana. Mosh pit up in 16 seconds. Let's check some things here. Bolt of the Storm, right? Bolt of the Storm is 39. Let's see. Muradin has Rewind. Uther's got about everything. I believe his Redemption's up and available as well. Blaze got all that. Okay. We've got Shadow of Huntress like 50% ready. Okay. Pinned down, by the way, got completed during like a bottom lane fight or something like. I saw it and I was like, oh, cool. And then, yeah.
Become the Dragon Knight and claim vengeance.
Okay, so they see the Hogger. Muradin's starting to hearth out because there's a ton of stuff being applied to bottom lane. Dragon Knight's got Mascarade doesn't get there quick enough.
The flame cleanses all.
Hello? Dragonite dealing over 1,000 damage into structures. Over 1,000 damage into structures. Big wave in bottom. Blaze misses the jet propulsion. Mopsio has Avatar activated. Hogger working his way in. ETC drops a gigantic mosh. No kill to be found off of that as the Dragonite starts working on this bottom lane keep. Kick onto Muradin, separated him from his allies. Mopsio throws a Stormbolt back. Hogger with the Shockwave doesn't connect either. Dragonite's been kind of left alone here. Maiev is not going to get stunned. Nicely done with that Spirit of Vengeance. By the way, Keep took like little to no damage off of that. Top lane is a massive wave on the minimap. No mosh for 80-some seconds. This is Vala vaulting around. Nice wave of force to push back the enemy, but ETC, his hide is cooked.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Team Mascarade now attempting core once again. ETC dead for 52 seconds.
The red team's core is impaired.
Ultralisk is fine, okay. Porky comes in with some blink heals as well. Vala getting staggered into the wall. Divine Shield not up and available, neither is the Ancestral. That's going to be a Warden's Cage from Maiev. Ultralisk is getting low here. Bunker activated by Blaze, and unfortunately, Porky is going to be pulled apart. And it looks like Team Mascarade have decided now they're going to try and end here. Good stun onto Maiev. Follow-up damage. That'll be map number 1, going over the side of Team Mascarade. Wow. I need someone to explain the Ming build. It's fairly common. I don't think it's that, like, Aetherwalker level 1. Magic Missile bonus damage, synergistic with Mirror Ball. Level 4 is always Triumvirate. Calamity. Wave of Force to push people around. Just a little bit more control. Glass Cannon. I mean, damage go burr. It's nothing like crazy. This is fairly common, but the 1 and 16 have some synergies. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Banshee Cup, Season 2, Round 3, map number 2 in this. I can't talk today. We're in our second best of 3 of the day. This is map number 2. Team Mascarade took a victory on Dragonshire, map number 1. And now we head into Tomb of the Spider Queen. The 10 heroes we saw previously are unavailable, so the Uther, Vala, all that good stuff is banned away due to the Meta Madness style of draft. And we'll see what we get here on Tomb of the Spider Queen. There could be bounty potential for one of these teams. We'll have to see. While we're waiting for these bans to go through, really quickly, if you're watching here on Twitch, be sure to follow the stream. Every little bit of support is appreciated. If you'd like to support further, it's always much appreciated. Like Cav, who's amazing. Quality emotes or alerts.
Just dropping this real quick.
So, every little bit is appreciated. If you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow the YouTube channel. First pick, Leoric, going over to the side of Team Ultralisk. Alright, they're just going to look for the Bone Boy at the beginning. Percent drain is not bad. Wave clear is pretty good. Self-cleanse with the Wraithwalk and such, so not a bad start for Team Ultralisk. Not sure if Team Mascarade, what they want to do here. They went for a hyper carry composition on map 1. Do they lean into that again?
Alliance above all.
Urel Anduin, okay. So, neither team is really showing much of their draft. Diablo's already banned away, so we don't have any sort of Entomb plus Lightning Breath value. What else do we have potentially here?
Reckoning is at hand.
Okay. Sergeant Hammer with Ethereal as well. I don't hate that too much. That's a pretty good start for the side of Team Ultralisk. We get into our mid-ban phase. Probably healer target ban. I would assume so. Let's see, Anduin's already picked. Rhaegar was played, Uther was played. Stukov is not a bad ban. Oh, they'll go for the Malfurion instead. I got actually Malfurion because they could have gone like Malfurion Tracer to round out the draft for Team Ultralisk, so I think that's not a bad idea. Cav is a tier 2 pleb. No, the only plebs here are the unsubscribed. Best tier 2 and tier 3 alerts on all of Twitch. Best alerts. Best dance party as well. Alright, so Urel Anduin, we're through our mid-ban phase. Chromie was banned out. Mephisto's still fantastic for this map to jump in and poke onto Sergeant Hammer. It's gonna be Cassia. Alright, so they're gonna flex with like a mage, or they could just go into another support if they want to lean into that. They could go into like Zarya or even Medivh, and then do the hyper carry Cassia. Commander Rex seems to be doing pretty well on the hyper carry role, or in the hyper carry situations. These last two picks though, it's gonna be Deckard. Are they still gonna consider the Tracer? Are they gonna look for a mage with control? Okay. I really love the draft of Team Ultralisk. I think this is a really good draft. Great wave clear, good poke, good control, good siege. Thanks, Vita. I appreciate it, bud. There's a Mephisto. Jump in onto Hammer. Alrighty, Gamble's up and available. Let's go. Map number 2 in our second best of 3 of the day. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. And we'll see who's going to be victorious on Tomb. Is it going to be a 2-0 for the side of Team Mascarade? Or can Team Ultralisk claw their way back in this series? Let's find out. Left side is your leader, Team Mascarade, with Mascarade playing the Cassia, Commander Rex on Mephisto, Valar Anduin, Mopsio Mephisto, or Mal'Ganis, sorry. And Yasu is your Urel. To the right of the map, we got Team Ultralisk, Porky playing a Decker. Ausen is the Gul'dan, Ultralisk Hammer, X-Ray on Tyrael, and Mandalore will be that Leoric.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
Sapphire level 1, Echoed Corruption, Advanced Artillery, Phaeton to Death, Justice for All. Wingguard Leviosa on Mal'Ganis. See a Thunderstroke Cassia Mephisto with his Skull Missile level 1, Even-Handed Blessing, and Dauntless. Alright, Mopsio with a Night Rush out, connects onto 2. Gets Sapphire Scroll of Sealing from Deckard Cain, but Porky's going to be bopped around by Urel for a moment. Drain from Gul'dan, and it seems like the members of the Team Ultralisk are in the lead of this map number 2 first engagement. See if I can pop my ears. Hold on a second. Nope, that just made it worse. Tried to pop my ears, just made it even worse. Oh well. Oh, we got good odds. Thank you, everybody. Oh god, it's like I'm casting in a fishbowl. Alright, well, hopefully they unpop over time. Otherwise, just, I'll deal with this. Oh, dude, the flu is the worst. Alright, Deckard will get the help of Gul'dan for that mid lane camp. Yasu looking to jump in, soak up mid while Hammer continues to poke at the fort front gate, actually dealing decent damage to Mopsio, who gets a quick night rush onto Tyrael. I apologize, Yrel does go down. First blood over to the side of Team Ultralisk. Cassia, Mascarade, 11 stacks in that level 1. We'll check on that stackage a little bit later, as Mopsio's just trying to clear out this wave using those Fell Claws, also trying to get some CC onto the enemy in this poke potential. Siege Tactics Hammer level 4. We've got Potion of Shielding for the Deckard Cain, Paralyzing Rage Leoric. Oh, Spite. Oh, no, Spite's standard. Sorry, I was thinking level 13 for Hysteria, but Spite level 4. Pretty standard across the board when it comes to our talents right now. And just more poke onto Ultralisk from Masquerade, getting those free stacks off the Thunderstroke. Looks like Tyrael's gonna Heart to reset. We've got Yasu in bottom lane. More poke onto Hammer here. Good Night Rush coming out from Mal'Ganis. Connects onto Hammer, but I don't think there's enough to take her down. She'll drop to a few hundred HP and does tap the well. And X-Ray is unable to put any more pressure onto the enemy. Porky has to back away for full. Available turn-in, 45, so pretty close on both sides for a turn-in. Turn this off real quick, there we go. Yrel able to just jump away from this bottom lane skirmish. Siege Giants are up and available in bottom if someone wants to go down and sneak those out. 7 on the horizon for both sides. And still just double soaks. So they didn't quite drop the hammer. No, unfortunately not. But I mean, Ultralisk is sneaking up here and getting consistent damage onto this fort front gate, so nicely done. But yeah, earlier they were not able to drop the hammer. Night Rush, Fell Claws, all that good stuff. X-Ray getting chunked right here down to 50. Able to get the Eldruin's Might out as Masquerade drops the blind onto Ultralisk. What's up, Clock? Good to see you, bud. Thank you very much. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. X-Ray getting chunked here quite a bit. Fendon from Cassia, they just can't get the kill onto Tyrael. The heal from Porky a little too good, and now Tank Porky stepping in. A lot of damage onto Valar, but it is going to be Gul'dan to go down first. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. Hammer's providing some good artillery, but unable to get any sort of counter kill. X-Ray getting really low. God, I want my ears to pop. So uncomfortable. Alright, well, I feel like this flu is only getting worse, and it's not getting better, and I hope that's not the case today. Masquerade will be interrupted by Tyrael, and it looks like Hammer might have gotten those last gems turned in. 10 talents here for both sides, so let's cycle, or almost here for both sides. Cycle through those numbers. Emerald for the Deckard Cain, by the way, at level 7. 75% healing reduction when applied to the Heraldric Cube for 4 seconds. Commander Rex on this Mephisto jumping in, but alright. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis. A lot of good damage onto Ausin. The Mephisto Skull Missile's unable to get the kill. And some potions from Porky will be coming out. Man, that was a little sketchy for our Gul'dan, but he's fine for now. There's that healing reduction, as I mentioned. And Desperate Prayer didn't get much value right there. I think Valar tried to time it out with that, with the Emerald to end by the time he actually cast that onto the Mephisto. But either way, heals still come through. Commander Rex jumps out in shade to try and push back the wave, and we'll be able to do so. Alright, Unyielding Power level 1 is done. He's got the extra charge and the 100 extra damage. Cassia, Mascarade looking to rotate in. 10's here for both sides. Valkyrie, so they're going to go fishing for a hammer. Endurance of Hate. Light Bomb. I assume Urel's going to go Ardent Defender. Carrion Swarm for the Mal'Ganis. But we do have the Horrify, Entomb, Stay Well and Listen, as well as the Sanctification and, I want to say Rocket Ride. Blunt Force Gun, the BFG. Oh, God. Valkyrie is denied by a beautiful Siege Tactics activation. So one of my ears just popped in the middle of that. Oh, God. It was like the station tube is like stuck together. But Forrest Gump, yes. But Forrest Gump. Think about him. Well, it's like back-to-back turn-in availability for the side of Team Mascarade. Top lane being pushed in right now. Mopsio. Night Rush is not going to connect onto X-Ray. Has a little bit of a wiggle around that. Commander Rex, ooh, getting some decent damage. Man, when you get that at Horde Skull later on, it's going to be huge for this Mephisto. Horrify from Gul'dan onto Masquerade. Leap of Faith is applied. Nice Herodric Cube with the Emerald there. It's that flash of green, but you can also see on the side of people's health bars. BFG activated. Endurance of Hate from Mephisto goes out. Carrion Swarm, Stay Well and Listen. Entomb from Leoric, Ardent Defender. The kitchen sink is on the ground as well. Mal'Ganis is trying to actually get some great value in the backline. Tyrael trying to do the counter harassment into the enemy side. It doesn't look like anyone will fall. Masquerade jumps back in with a fend, but turns around immediately as Leoric is going to go catch some soak here in mid. Root onto Mal'Ganis. Mopsio a little low here. We'll have to back away. Cassie has 49 stacks on that level 150, actually. We should take a look here really quickly. What's that damage? 91 damage plus another 253. Ooh-wee. Chastise connecting. Leoric will go down, and the blue Web Weavers will be summoned. What's it look? This back-to-back turn availability. Easy back-to-back between Mephisto and Cassia. Excuse me. Leoric dead for the next 11 seconds. They're going to move into top lane. Valkyrie is up if they want to try and go fishing for Porky. Alright, but Leoric's respawned. He's in bottom lane. Urel pushing up mid. And the rest of the team has gone into top. And there's that at Horde Skull, by the way. Hitting a hero with Skull Missile grants 25% spell power for 6 seconds. Skull Missile deals 40% more damage to heroes under 50%. Some big burst potential. You can see from Commander Rex as Ausin on this Gul'dan is poking through this wave with Fel Flame after Fel Flame. Cassie goes in for the fend. That's a wonderful Valkyrie connecting onto Ausin. We've got the Sanctification as the answer. The Light Bomb coming out from the Anduin as well. Mitigated by said Sanctification. We got Carrion Swarm from Mal'Ganis focusing onto Ultralisk. The body block is pretty good. Ultralisk trying to get away as a Concussive Blast. As the Stay Well and Listen connects onto Urel and Mephisto, or Mal'Ganis. Mephisto with a Skull Missile and a Night Rush out from Mopsio, able to disengage. Entomb from Leoric, and Mopsio's like, cool, I'll just Felt Claws through all of this. Yasuo able to Avenging Wrath out. Both teams have a turn in. Porky gonna try and get a few in here. Is Porky enough? No. Math is hard. Mal'Ganis interrupted from his hearth. Mopsio doesn't have well available for 103 seconds. Alright, so the red Web Weavers will descend. Favoring the side of Team Ultralisk. I think they can take down Fort and top. Commander Rex, though, is... Oh, wait, hold on. Commander Rex getting really low. BFG! Oh, my God. Thought the Blunt Force Gun would have connected right there. Not the case. The top lane fort does go down. Urel managing bottom currently, and just looking at gem turn-in availability. Got Mascarade almost has an entire turn-in of his own on that Cassia. 40-something gems, and the slow but consistent siege from Team Ultralisk, specifically through this top lane, is just yielding more and more value. I mean, still, all 3 forts up for Team Ultralisk, granted. Team Mascarade could look for a turn-in after this and start pushing out against the enemy side. Bottom lane managed by Urel, mid lane being pushed in by Leoric. Horrify from Gul'dan pushes Masquerade away. Who's gonna actually flank? No, just moving to mid. Okay. 120 gems on the side of Team Masquerade. Definitely 2 more turn-ins off of that.
Ready to form again. Gems to me.
Thought I'd turn that off. Wow. So Urel shows in top, Mal'Ganis showing in bottom. I think there was a flash for a moment. But this is going to be Siege Giant's grab for the bottom lane. Oh, by the way, Porky's got Heraldric Staff, that's why you see the glow. Entomb from Leoric. Mopsio will try and Night Rush out of this. Gets the Leap of Faith from Anduin. I was curious if he had Blind as a bat. Maybe it was off... No, it's off cooldown. Surprised he didn't just pop that inside that Entomb and just start going at the enemy. Just, there's one way to kind of go. Either way, it's 2-1 in kills. A lot less kills in this map number 2. As Masquerade holds 50 gems currently. Commander Rex looking to jump into Porky and get some decent damage. Super Pots at level 13 are providing great healing to the allies. Leoric gets Mithril Mace. Hammer's got that Giant Killer. Ruinous Affliction for the Gul'dan. And kind of seems like Team Masquerade are pushed in this bottom lane while Urel just goes and soaks out the other lanes. Alright, they've discovered Leoric. He's going to be able to Wraith Walk out. Gets a good chunk of healing. Mephisto is okay. That was a fortunate kind of push right there, but the Leap of Faith still saves. Blind as a bat from Mopsio is going to just work his way back towards the allied side. Urel looking for a turn-in, but is denied by Leoric. Horrify from Gul'dan. So much damage on the Masquerade. Valkyrie to interrupt. Oh, Divine that was a beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. With the Sanctification, Deckard Cain is not going to be stopped. Mephisto, damage over time. I think he dies here on the left-hand side. Mopsio has 69 gems. Mopsio, oh my god. Yasuo, Ardent Defender's activated and runs through as many as possible. Yasuo gets the Divine Steeled insta-mount. Oh my god. Well then. Map 3 is looking pretty promising.
Destroyed a fort. The blue team has done as I
Oh, Urel sneaks it.
shall aid them.
Urel sneaks it. I was like, oh, this is not gonna work. This is just gonna be red web weavers. But no, okay, so blue web weavers will be summoned. And the funny thing is when this is all done and over, there will be another turn-in available. It's already 45. Yeah, they dang near have enough already. I think they actually do. But with those massive late game kills and the siege that have been had, 20 talents here is really close. Okay. Wow. I can't believe it. Alright, so Urel and Leoric are brawling out down the bottom area. Leoric manages bottom lane wave. Night Rush from Mal'Ganis unable to get a sleep onto someone. The waves are kind of pushed out from this objective phase. Urel jumps in onto the flank onto Porky. Light Bomb as well with the Blind as a Bat. And Blind as a Bat is going to set up the kill into Deckard Cain. Horrify from Gul'dan. As the Blunt Force gun is fired, we have a Sanctification down on the ground from Tyrael. Urel jumps in with 53 gems right now. And she will not be punished for it, though. It looks like the Carrion Swarm is activated in time, and Ghoulish Daniel will be taken out. The Orc with not enough of the turn-in.
Bring them.
They're going to go ahead and go for Boss plus Webweaver. Hey, Day. What's up, friend? I hope you're well. Thanks for coming through. Thank you, everyone, for the partner anniversary stuff. We are going to be doing a subathon to celebrate in the future. I just need to recover my spine and stop having the flu. Oh, they get the Webweaver turn in. Okay, so it's actually only boss. They don't get the Webweavers off of this as well. Okay, so Boston Top gets the fort. Yes. The Orc is zoning the enemy. We've got 20 talents here on both sides. Ultra Capacitors, Holy Arena, Respect the Elderly, Buried Alive, and Haunt. Opposing side, it's that Seeker Swarm, Inner Fire, Mimic, Seraphim, excuse me, Rock Stopper, and I assume it's Seraphim for Urel. Gotta go to the Spine Store. I'm going to the Spine Store on Friday the 5th of April, and literally that day can't come fast enough. Urel's still holding 20. Top lane keep has fallen. A win condition set up. There's the Seraphim for Urel. Just getting a zoom out here in case we get some sort of engagement, but it's not going to be the case.
Destroy their constructs. Reclaim the
Camp's probably traded here.
no mercy.
The Orc getting vision. Urel is going to be denied. Once, twice. Oh, I was going to say, I was waiting for the extra activation, but Yasu going for the channel. X-Ray still lurking around. There's an Eldruin's Might. The BFG will be fired as well. Sergeant Hammer getting really low. Gets the potion from Deckard Cain. Taps well, and it looks like mid lane will be managed here. We do have the blue Webweavers summoned by Urel. Yasu jumps in. Activates the self-cleanse. Still has actually just about everything's off cooldown except for BFG. A lot of damage on a Mascarade who gets leapt out by the Anduin. Buried alive. Another leap from Anduin. Okay. Both charges of Leap of Faith are down. Should be back up around 20 or so, 20 plus minutes in game time. And Webweavers push the lanes out, but that's really about it. No. Oh, wait. Maybe bottom lane. Valkyrie's available. Though it is kind of obvious when the whole cast and animation for it, so usually Leorcs can kind of just pop that Wraith Walking Cleanse out of it, so no need to go fishing for a Leorc, but the bottom lane fort will fall. Team Mascarade clawing back in map number 2. Bottom lane Webweaver cleared out. Fended from Cassia. The Durance of Fate from Mephisto not connecting. Valkyrie goes and finds Tyrael. Sapphire to slow. Mal'Ganis and Urel are able to back away easily. What's up, Rob Dog? Good to see you, bud.
Metal spiders. Destroy them. Deliver the gems.
56. Pretty close to another turn in here for the side of Team Mascarade. Mopsio will step out of the bush. Mascarade chunked here. Mimic Commander X is providing some damage, but Team Ultralisk are still chasing in. Horrify from Gul'dan is off the... yeah, they go fishing with the Horrify, but it only pushes Mascarade further away, so it does not work out. And that'll be the end of that chase. Let's see, but they are closer and closer to that turn-in. See if they'll be able to get this here. They need every single gem turned in, I do believe. Just about. Scroll of Ceiling gets one delay on a few. Mopsio actually looking to try and pressure onto Hammer. Widowmine's going to be thrown out as well. Mopsio and friends are able to back away. And it's a tense map number 2. This is extremely tense. Team Ultralisk are really fishing for that map number 3. It is round robin phase right now. If you want to check out more of the Banshee Cup exclamation bracket. It's round 3 of 7. Fendon from Cassia. That's going to be an Entomb from Leoric, and Gul'dan is pulled into the back into the team fight. Light Bomb goes out. The Sanctification was used. Leoric's the one to go down. Righteous Hammer displacing a few enemies here, and it looks like Deckard Cain will be heading off to the retirement home. And what is the call right now? Boss and Webweavers? Are they going to try this again here? Gul'dan does have Horrify. This does not. No, you don't try and deal for no. Okay, good. I was like, are they really gonna try and like Horrify off of that and steal it away with No, and Holy Ground. Sanctification still 49 seconds. So, all right, we've got Boss and Webweavers will they'll start turning in. So, is this game winning? Yrel is going to go clear things out. Do they need her gems? Yes, they do need her gems. Yasuo is going to go manage mid and bottom, but it looks like they'll get the turn in and maybe join the allies. Webweavers will push out mid and bottom, so yeah. A win condition could be found through top. Alright, blind as a bat from Mal'Ganis, trying to find some extra value. Gets siege value at least. Stay well and listen from Deckard Cain, locks onto 2. Also has that Respect the Elderly, buried alive from Leoric, and it looks like they back away. Team Mascarade not looking to go any further into that top lane. Just going to try and open things up here in mid. Or not. Okay. Okay, neither team is close to a turn in here. Actually, no, that's not true. I think there was... Team Ultralisk had, like, quite a few already turned in before this, so they might be close between all this. Opsio able to back away. No dismounts onto Lee. Okay, Fell Claws go in. They get the stun from Porky with his Heraldric Staff. Blind as a bat, utilized here to try and get back over towards the allies. Yrel's still dead for the next 5. That was probably... I think that was something I missed, and that's probably the reason why the team fight, or the pressure in top, subsided. All right, well, as I mentioned, yeah, they did have a few turned in. There is red Webweaver potential. Ultralisk getting chunked here quite a bit. Gets a great heal from Deckard Cain. Night Rush onto the old man. Endurance of Fate will connect the Valkyrie, their Sanctification. Ardent Defender gets activated in time. Leoric on the left-hand side has that buried alive on Cassia. That will expire. He has to back away. Root onto Mal'Ganis as he is going to get the double stun onto the enemy. Mephisto jumps back in with the Shade form. Mal'Ganis is still chasing in, blind as a bat, as the Horrify from Gul'dan pushes a few away. Yrel very low. Able to get the Hand of Freedom to run on out of this. More Skull Missiles being thrown out, but it does not seem like the side of Team Mascarade are winning the long fight. Want to delay this here. Cassia gets one delay. 138 stacks, mind you. Check on that scaling here in a moment. Heraldric Cube with the Sapphire. Leap of Fate to save Mascarade. X-Ray going for the turn in here has 8. Still another 8 needed. Porky turning in 1. Looks like our Leoric is the one to really get the last few gems in. Yrel gets pushed. Oh, that buried alive could have been bad, but Masquerade gets chunked so heavily. 232 damage plus another 390. God dang. So, what, like over 600 damage? Easily over 600 damage from 1 Q. A little bit of damage went onto the core. This could be the game-winning push for the side of Team Ultralisk. York is already managing or pushing up bottom. Mopsio with the Night Rush through a few of the enemies. Commander Rex getting a little low. Felclaw's focusing with the Blind as a Bat, focusing on a Sergeant Hammer, but it's Mopsio still getting chunked so quickly, has to start going back towards his allies, gets pushed back by a Concussive Blast. BFG comes through as well. Commander Rex with a lot of healing over time. Gotta wait for that bar to fill back up. Mid lane Webweaver cleared out, top lane Webweaver arriving at core. The Orc lands the Buried Alive! 153 stacks of the Cassia right now. Core is being eradicated. Mephisto trying to help out. There's a Valkyrie onto Tyrael. I think we're going to a map number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Mopsio gets the Carrion Swarm off in time. The Catapults, wait a second. They go for Core. GG, well played. Team Masquerade falls in map number 2. GG's. Best of 3 goes to a game 3. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to blow my nose. I had to get tea and everything. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Foo Fighter. Happy partner anniversary. Congrats on another year. Thank you. Ouch. Alright, we're going to Towers of Doom, map number 3 in this second best of 3 of the day. Hope you're all having a fantastic afternoon. Got myself some more water and some more tea. As we're going to see who's going to win this best of 3. Wow, we have a first pick Medivh. Are we going to get immediate Diablo as well? Okay, that's not really crazy, but nicely done. But yes, today is, this weekend is 4 years partner, but we are going to be celebrating this partner in the future on April 9th with a subathon. We unfortunately were unable to do the subathon before in February because of the spine issue, and then I got the flu, and it's been a rough 2024. So, how am I doing? I am doing my best to deal with the constant everyday pain in my spine. I am here, and yeah, just literally counting the days until I get the cortisone injection. It's literally just waiting, just counting days. And fingers crossed that the injection on Friday is going to be the fix, and I'm done, and there's no more issues to deal with, but you never know. You just never know. I'm staying optimistic, but it is stressful. Enjoy the subathon. You'll be in Madison. You won't be able to drop in. That's a lie. Yes, you will. I know you will. There's gonna be a moment on April 9th where you're like, damn, I'm gonna go to Bahamut's channel because you know what? I gotta go say hi. Hopefully hopefully it works. Hopefully it works. Really I'm sick and it's been 3 months of this. I'm so sick and tired of it. So exhausted of it. Oh, right. Well, my complaints aside, let's get into Towers of Doom, map number 3. We've got Medivh, Diablo, Sonya, Malfurion, okay. So, something like a Jaina would be, like, perfect for the side of Team Ultralisk. Not sure what they want to lean into, but Jaina is up and available. Dahaka, Stukov, Junkrat. Unironically, they could go into Cho'Gall.
Party hat, happy partner anniversary.
Kaladin, thank you for the tier 1 for 19 months. I appreciate, or actually, thank you for using your Prime Gaming. Thank you for using your Prime Gaming for 19 months. I appreciate that. April 9th. Oh, man. Look at that. See, it'll be perfect. Less than a week away from quitting your job? Well, congratulations.
Gilneas will rise again.
Alright, Greymane, so it's gonna be Greymane instead of a mage. Okay. I don't hate it. I was just expecting with the Malfurion for it to be a mage. Innervate value and all that kind of stuff. Alright, here we go. Map number 3. Need to get some ice after this game or something. It's starting to really just get uncomfortable. Oh my god, I'm so sick of this. Ouch. Ouch. Right side of the map here on Towers of Doom, we've got Team Ultralisk. We've got Menelor will be your Sonya, Ultralisk on the Medivh, Ausen is your Greymane, Porky on the Malfurion, and X-Ray will be the Diablo. Left side of the map is going to be Team Mascarade, Yasuo on the Dahaka, Mascarade playing Falstead, Mopsio on the Varian, Commander X will be your Junkrat, and Valar is the Stukov. Block Sonya at level 1. Auto attack Falstead, Dahaka with enhanced agility, reactive Ballista Spores. For your Stukov, we've got Feast on Fear Diablo, Portal Mastery as always for Medivh. I'm going to see the overpower for Varian as well. Alright, gambles are up. Who's going to win this? Technically, it's a best of 1 at this point. Who wins map 3 in this second best of 3 of the day? Okay, Dahaka's quickly working through top. Sonya's going to match into him. We've got X-Ray just with some fire stomps through the enemy. Does find a Junkrat here. Concussion Mine splits. Captain Rex getting a little bit low. Greymane jumps in. Portal set up by Medivh. And Junkrat's the first one to go down. A root thrown out by Malfurion as Mopsio's now being targeted. Got Falstad throwing a hammering in, trying to create some space and provide some damage to the enemy. But 5 stacks for the Medivh. And first blood over to the side of Team Ultralisk. Portal allows the quick rotation over to this camp. We got Junkrat on the left-hand side. X-Ray gonna look to invade. Shadow Charge, Overpower, a lot of damage on the Mascarade, who's able to barrel roll away. Yasu goes fishing for a Medivh and finds the bird! Portal set up and no stacks to be lost. X-Ray getting it. That was a barrel roll from Mascarade, that's what it was. But oh my god, another kill goes over to the side of Team Ultralisk, who have invaded the camp as well. They get all 6 sappers for bottom lane. Wowee. Blop, blop, blop. 1, 2, 3 sappers go in. See if they can feed these extra 3. Masquerade is going to step up to throw a hammering, and X-Ray's like, alright, I'm going to Shadow Charge in. Sappers all run in here. Portal set up by Medivh. He's the only one to really go through with the Raven Familiar. Gets the stack on his level 1. 10 stacks out of 40 currently. Just taking a look in the top lane. We don't really get to see the solo lane that much since they're just doing double duty rotations. So while the enemy backs off for a moment, we can just take a look and see how our solo laners are doing. It seems like Sonya's pushed him a bit in top. Dahaka's done the same. Mid is looking fairly equal as well. A little bit of damage on this left-hand side. I feel like I'm a dentist looking at teeth. Oh yeah, you got a perfect tower right there, but your gate's a little weak. Oh, they're gonna chase down Mascarade? No, but they drop him down to like 25% HP and force him to Hearth out as the objective phase is gonna be spawning here. Taunt Varian level 10. We got, or level 4, excuse me. Biotic Armor on the Stukov. Auto attack hammer gains for Falstead. We've got the devastating, or the sacrificial soul for Diablo. Orky gets that channel. Sonya gets the top right. It's 8 for 2, or 8 for 4 trade between these two teams. 32 to 36 in core HP. All right, how are things looking here in mid? Vision set up really quickly. There we go. Mopsio looking to jump onto Malfurion. A great drag. Good burst damage as well. Malfurion will fall. X-Ray getting displaced by a concussion mine. Throws the fire stomp out. Medivh currently 17 stacks. Sonya chilling in the bush in the rotation. Oh, dang. 58,500 on Team Mascarade. That is a 1 to 5.87 payout for Team Ultralisk. Granted, by the time someone hears me say this, the gamble will close because there is a delay on stream since we are live in these games. Oh, someone eked in a little bit more. Portal set up. Masquerade's the target. Getting dropped quite heavily. A drag from Dahaka will connect on to Malfurion. Once again, Masquerade's the first one to go in this engagement. Porky should go down to tower shots. As Greymane rolls out of the engagement, Diablo gets the Shadow Charge. That's a kill onto Stukov. Junkrat still poking here and there. Yasu's overpowered. Able to burrow under the ground. Gets hit with the Galenaean Splash, and that's the end of that. Stukov dead for 5 more seconds. Malfurion now respawning. Medivh already got his way down here, setting up a portal for a quicker rotation for the allies. That laugh right there is the global announcement that the boss is up and available. Falstad's secret weapon hammering thrown out. Masquerade dropped once again, kind of low. Ausen on this Greymane with the Inner Beast active. I think it's actually going to expire here, but it doesn't matter. Ultralisk gets the channel, and 4 more shots go into the core of Team Masquerade. Alright, with the 10 talents here on the horizon, let's take a look at the other stats. It's Towers of Doom, 28 to 36 in core HP. Let's see if the members of Team Ultras can hold on to this, or if it's going to be, well, the fun of Towers of Doom. When will the switch flip? When are we going to be having that oh my god. Team Ultras can't do a single thing, and Team Masquerade is winning every engagement. Or it may not ever happen. It's just Towers of Doom is such a lovely map. First bullet onto Mopsio. Alson's able to clear this out with the rest of the allies. Falstad still chilling in mid area. We got Sonya working through this camp in the top. This is my brain. Leyline Seal, Wrath Berserker, Curse Bullet, Greymane. Tranquility for Malfurion and Apocalypse on the opposing side. We already know it's that taunt. We've got the Gust, Isolation, Riptire, and Massive Shove. We'll see what Varian took at 10. It's going to be the Warbringer, so he'll be able to charge every 4 seconds to enemies or allies. Oftentimes, if you see this, it's nice to pair into the Juggernaut at level 13, dealing the 4% health every single charge. But double objective phase, the assumption is that the solo laners trade this. Looking at a Greymane here, trying to get through the portal. Saved by Medivh for a moment. Riptire from Junkrat coming out. The Tranquility from Porky is in play. Yasu trying to step in here. The camp is still being worked on. It's going to be leashed here. Shadow Charge onto Dahaka. A little Fire Stomp coming out as well. Oh, Sonya gets the left-hand side during all of this. Sonya gets those 4 shots out into the Team Masquerade's core, and she'll get the right side as well. Well, at least it looks like that. Yeah.
Show the Raven Lord the extent of my power.
Okay. So Medivh's scouting for the allies in bird form. 26 stacks, by the way. Diablo full on souls, 4 stacks for the Dahaka on his enhanced agility, 18 for the autos on Falstad. Charge from Varian, looking at Diablo. Drag from Dahaka also connecting. A cleanse from Malfurion is good. X-Ray gets a little low, but will not fall. Sonya, just going to try and push things up and top a little bit here as the bottom lane wave is cleared out. Next objective is singular in the center of the map. We'll see that announced in just a moment here. 20 to 36 in core HP. This Team Ultralisk are currently rolling around this map with this Medivh composition. I mean, it was first pick Medivh, and they seem to be very comfortable with this. What's up, Lord Hakos? Okay. Trying to initiate onto Commander X. Massive shove gets massive displacement. Greymane's Inner Beast poking. Leyline Seal from Medivh connects onto one. Apocalypse to follow up after that. And a Shadow Charge into the wall should guarantee this kill. Wellstad looks for the Gust, but Greymane just gets pushed into a sidewall. Riptire from Junkrat. Denied by the protection, the Force of Will from Medivh. Overpowers Shadow Charge. Yasuo gets the activation on some Essence here. Wrath of Berserker activated by Sonya. She lands the spear, spins down onto Yasuo. Doesn't look like she's continued to sustain that fight. Yasuo may be looking for a delay with a drag. The isolation will connect. Medivh gets the double kill, I apologize. Falstad Junkrat will fall. Yasuo drags Diablo, but he's doing just fine. Actually, taunt from Variant pulls Diablo into a really bad spot, but once again, the Force of Will is fine. Sonya gets the channel, 16 to 36 in core HP. It's a 20 core HP difference here, 10 minutes in. 17, 10 seconds. Looks like some well taps. Man, Team Ultralisk looking ravenous in map number 3 here. 7 to 2 in kills. Mopsio scouted in this rotation. He's all alone. Not sure why Mopsio's all the way over here by himself so early. But the Leyline Seal from Medivh saves Porky, the isolation. There's a good Gust from Falstad. Meanwhile, Dahaka gets the kill on Malfurion, so it does work out quite good. The allied team rotates in on time, and now the team that was looking so ravenous is looking starved as a massive shove denies Sonya getting any sort of counter kill. Wow. Alright, Diablo going in. He's got full souls. Medivh drops some Arcane Rifts. Sorry. Couldn't remember. Arcane Rift is done. Greymane falls. X-Ray's gonna try and sustain these souls, but oh man, this is awkward. Oh, it's Towers of Doom. What are we expecting? Porky set up over here. So Porky should get this channel, so it's gonna be 6 for 5 trade, favoring still, favoring Team Mascarade. But I mean, that's, oh, Medivh did one delayed. Never mind. 3 to 5 trade currently. 2 seconds on Greymane to respawn. Falstad gets bottom lane Bell Tower. I feel like Medivh delaying things out actually worked against the side of Team Ultralisk, but whatever. Oh, maybe not whatever. Diablo's definitely dead right now. Leyline Seal's not going to be able to be in time to save. Because if they just let Dahaka channel and they didn't interrupt, it would have just been a 6 to 5 trade, but now we're looking at a 10 to 5 trade, is that right? 3, 4, 7. Yeah. Something like that. Alson looking to chase down Mascarade. They get onto the point, and it is going to be the members of Team Mascarade. They still get the boss. Okay, Team Mascarade gets the boss, but the objective phase is still up. Varian will fall here. Leyline Seal coming out from Medivh. Once again, he's got that Temporal Flux level 16. Yasuo isolated from the team. Nice burrow. Denies the Shadow Charge from Diablo. And this is still going on. Sonya up in 9. Portal set up. Commander Rex is... Ooh, that interaction was quite weird. Commander Rex is gonna get that spread volley damage. Dahaka gonna take down Diablo. Oh my god. All because Medivh delayed out Yasu once. All because Medivh delayed out Yasu once, and it's just super, super awkward afterwards. Still, a good lead for the members of Team Ultralisk, as it's 25 to 11 in core HP. Left side camp will be grabbed. Medivh does scout this out. He's got Leyline Seal if he wants to try and do some shenanigans to steal this, but I don't think so.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel.
This looks like it's given, and they'll defend in bottom. We have a double objective phase coming up.
What? I mean, I might do that. I've opened my tunnel as well.
Alright, so the teleport's opened up. The towers are now keep value. Bottom lane sappers are cleared before they get charged. Mascarade finishes the camp for top lane, and we'll see the announcement fairly soon. Okay, there's a Leyline Seal onto just Varian. Well, yeah, I think so. Oh, cool. Only one sapper goes in right there. Two sappers into the top lane keep. Portal for quick rotations here. Double objective phase up and available. Let's see. This is 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on boss. So a while to go on that one. This is not game ending for either side, but it could be that kind of check territory for Team Ultralisk. If they get both of these, they'll really drop that enemy health low. The Haka grabs quick clear in mid. 19 to 18 in levels. Almost a level lead for Team Mascarade as it's 8 to 9 in kills.
Be swift, heroes. Do not let the Gravekeeper's cronies reach the altars before you.
Okay, Diablo looking for the channel. Interrupted once by Mascarade. Shadow charges into the bottom lane. Overpower onto Mopsio. As a taunt onto Diablo, he's got 90-something souls currently. Virulent reaction, lurking arm. X-ray getting low. Corki has to pop the tranquility for his ally. Haka set up on the bush over there. Diablo once again going for the channel. Interrupted by Mascarade, who's put to sleep. Shadow charge gets those last few souls Diablo needs, and that is a kill onto Falstad and Varian. Dahaka sneaks the channel during all this, but he says, you know what? Y'all are dead. I'm going to go ahead and just get this mid lane soak. So Sonya got the bottom. Okay, so it's 7 to 21. And bottom fort does go down. Sonya soaks up mid. Dahaka pushes up top.
Red team has destroyed.
Oh, they're going for sappers. Okay. I thought they were going to portal up towards mid or something. Oh, they are. Sapper camp grab for bottom. Portal set up for mid. Sonya, did she open up? I mean, she could. They could. Ooh, wait a minute, Dahaka. Not sure how he ended up over here. First bullet does find max range. Dahaka is distracting, but I think he's dead. Hellgate in. Yep. When's boss up? Junkrat and Varian will try and push out bottom lane. Medivh is probably going to delay things out. Oh, nope, he's got a portal to allow the allies to kind of flank into this. Taunt from Varian as the Leyline Seal comes out with the Medivh cheats level 20. Mopsio getting a little bit low. Sonya's got mid lane handled for the time being. Double objective phase coming up next. 2 bell towers is GG. 1 bell tower plus boss is also a win condition for the side of Team Ultralisk. Falstad flying, looking for a flank, big wind tunnel gust. Riptire from the Junkrat coming through as well. No extra oomph level 20. It's going to be the cannonballs. Mopsio's super split from the allies, and he does go down. Leyline Seal slows, it delays things out a little bit, but either way, the apocalypse comes through. This is going to be map number 3 going over to the side of Team Ultralisk. I don't see a world where Junkrat defends this, and he's going to live for now. Dahaka did respawn. He's actually chasing onto Greymane in mid, but Malfurion's got the channel. And that'll be map number 3 over to the side of Team Ultralisk. GG, well played. They take the series 2-1.